Wonderful choice. Okay, Bad Girls. They're back for their third season. Outrageous behavior, attracting record ratings for the Oxygen Network every Tuesday night. 7 young divas duke it out in a semi-X-rated, well, sort of R-rated contest to see who's the most overbearing and obnoxious. Meet one of them, 21-year-old barmaid Whitney Collins joins me from her native Boston. So, Whitney, how'd you get recruited?
I first started, I tried out over at an Alston studio, and they just kept throwing me through the rounds because they thought that I was qualified enough. So
qualified enough, what does that mean? You have a lot of attitude? I mean, what does qualified mean? You do the most outrageous things. You physically assault each other, or you go nuts, you pull each other's clothes off. You know, what is qualified? What do you like in real life, Whitney?
What am I like in real life? I go to school. I'm necessarily a bad girl. So,
what do you do if a guy overacts in your bar?
If a guy would overact, I would ask him to leave nicely, and if he didn't leave nicely, I would go take the bouncer and tell him to have him leave.
Well, where do you get your sauce? I mean, where does that come from? Is that feigned, or is that real?
It's just a Boston attitude. I think I have a little bit of a heightened character. And the other characters bring that out in me, but me as a person, I personally am, I'm not really the type of person to go out to a bar and really hit somebody.
So are you a fake bad girl?
No, I'm not a fake bad girl.
Well, the other girl's going to pick on you now that you're trying to explain yourself away?
What do you mean am I trying to explain myself
Well, I mean,
away?
you seem much more modest than you are on the show.
Well, living in LA with 6 other women, it's very difficult to, I guess, handle 6 different personalities in a house. I feel like going there was a great excuse to live in a $22 million mansion, to go on elaborate vacations, and possibly meet friends. And I met Tiffany, Aaliyah, and Sarah.
Okay. Before you go through the whole cast, let me just ask Kimberly and Julie what they think of the show.
Sure.
Yeah, I think it's pretty wild. It's not something I would.
Post-feminist era. What do you think about it?
You know, look, nothing would surprise me at this point. Everything we see, look at Flavor of Love on TV. All of these shows,
really
it's
bad.
Just nasty. So I guess this is better than that.
Yeah.
You know,
Would you ever do it?
No, I'm all,
do a reality show?
I'm all for tough women, but I think that at this point these reality shows are just breaking down too many boundaries in our society, and I think it's going to affect on a macro basis the way people behave and just senses of decency and things of that nature. I don't think it's any good, and I think it's getting worse by the minute.
Okay.
The girls want to emulate it. That's the problem.
Exactly.
You know,
I have a daughter, so
well, I've got the 14-year-old and the 16-year-old, but they don't take it too seriously, I have to say. I've got to go because I want to save time for the Rated R for Retro Rivera. Whitney, good luck. I hope you don't get beat up too bad, or they snap your bra strap or anything like that.
Oh, please.
Thanks for coming
You won't
on.
see anything like that.
Okay, good.
No problem. Thank you.
A special flashback.